Alright, what's going on, you guys? Brian here, and this is my WWE Stomping Grounds quick predictions video for tonight's WWE Stomping Grounds. And so let's get right into it. Multiple championship matches, a lot of grudge matches, a lot of rematches on this card tonight. Honestly, looking at the card, nothing really stands out to me as far as, a match that could be a match of the night candidate. So I'm just going to get into it. We have one of the big matches is for the WWE Universal Championship. It will be Seth Rollins defending against Baron Corbin. Of course, the caveat on this one is that Baron Corbin will be able to name the special guest referee. Who that is, I don't know. And honestly, it really doesn't matter who is. I think Seth will retain regardless, unless they do some kind of chicanery finish where Baron Corbin wins. But I'm going with Seth Rollins. One of the big questions is, will he or won't he, as far as Brock Lesnar cashing in? Who knows when he'll cash in at the Money in the Bank contract? Will it happen tonight? Will it happen tomorrow? Will it happen whenever? Who knows? But if he does, I would say Brock would probably win the title back. But if not, I still see Seth Rollins retaining the Universal Championship. We have the WWE Championship on the line inside of a steel cage. It's Kofi Kingston defending against Dolph Ziggler. This is another rematch from their past rivalry, as well as back at Super Showdown, where Kofi retained. But it is inside a steel cage, and usually with steel cage matches, you would think that we might see a new champion. This one, I don't see it. I think that Kofi will retain his championship, but I think the New Day, Xavier or Big E, will play a role in him retaining. Usually when they have steel cage matches, you have like where the heel will look to escape, but then the babyface's tag partners or tag team partners or somebody will help the babyface win by hitting the heel with either the door or preventing him from escaping. I see that happening tonight. I see Big E or Xavier getting involved, or they might have it's a clean finish. Who knows? But I see Kofi retaining regardless. So that's my prediction for that one. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Becky Lynch defends against Lacey Evans. No offense to Becky Lynch, but I see Lacey Evans becoming the new Raw Women's Champion tonight. I think she wins the championship from Becky, and that's pretty much it. I see a new champion being crowned tomorrow night, or tonight, I should say. We have the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. Bayley being the defending champion. I hope she retains because this is the part that's confusing about the wild card rule, because you have Alexa Bliss, who is a Raw superstar, and she's challenging for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So, I understand what they're trying to do with the wild card rule, but as far as, non-title matches or matches that don't have a championship on the line, it kind of makes sense. But when it comes to championship matches, it gets confusing because, what if, in this situation, what if Alexa Bliss wins? Then does she compete on SmackDown and not appear on Raw? Or does she take the title to Raw and waits till there's a SmackDown Women's Contendership, who knows? So that's why I'm hoping that Bayley wins. We have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. This one I think McIntyre will win, and I see Shane McMahon and Elias maybe playing a role in McIntyre coming out on top. Just based on it adds more heat to that feud between Roman and Shane and McIntyre. So that's pretty much what I see happening there. We have the United States Championship on the line. Samoa Joe defending against Ricochet. This one, I see Samoa Joe retaining. I think Ricochet will get close and will, like I said, get close to and maybe pull off an upset, but I see Samoa Joe stopping him in his tracks and retaining. So that's my official pick for that one. My official prediction for that one. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships will be decided as Daniel Bryan and Rowan defend against Heavy Machinery. This one is going to be odd because I think it takes place. I think tonight's Stomping Grounds takes place in Tacoma, Washington, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yeah. And, of course, Daniel Bryan from the state of Washington. That's going to cause a lot of confusion because they're trying to get Daniel Bryan over as a heel, but yet you're going into his home state, and they're thinking that he's not going to get booed. So, that one is kind of confusing as far as how they're going to, try to do, because that Daniel Bryan will probably be cheered. Who knows? But I see him and Rowan retaining the championships over Heavy Machinery, even though I wouldn't be surprised if Heavy Machinery pulls off the upset victory. Speaking of, and I mentioned earlier about the New Day, they're going to be in tag team action as the other two members, I should say, Big E and Xavier Woods. They're going to be taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm going to go with Owens and Zayn. I think that they pick up the victory in this one. Do I think it's going to be a good tag match? No, I don't think it's going to be good. I think it'll be solid, but I don't think it will be, a 5-star match. So that's my official prediction for that one. I think Owens and Zayn walk out with the victory. And the other big matchup is for the Cruiserweight Championship. It will be Tony Nese defending against Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak in a triple threat match. This one I could see being really good because, the Cruiserweights, they always try to deliver good matches. All three guys, Tozawa, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, I think all three are very talented. Who do I see winning? It's anyone's game. It's anyone's match. Nese does not have to be pinned to lose the championship, so that kind of puts him at a disadvantage. But I do see him retaining. I see Tony Nese retaining the championship and continuing his reign as Cruiserweight Champion on 205 Live. So that is my official prediction for that one. So all in all, I'm looking at the card, and like I said, it's another show we just came off that was coming off the heels of Super Showdown just a few weeks ago. So that's pretty much it. They haven't announced any matches for the kickoff show unless they move one or two of these matches to the kickoff show. But we'll have to wait and see. But those are all the matches that are going to be taking place tonight at Stomping Grounds. So this has been my official predictions video for tonight's WWE Stomping Grounds. Hopefully I get some of these right. I mean, I've had a history of not getting. I mean, I remember one time I watched a show and I got maybe one right, and it was like the rest of them I got all wrong as far as picking winners. But if you guys are planning on, if anybody is planning on watching Stomping Grounds tonight, let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the comments below. So with that being said, this has been my WWE Stomping Grounds predictions video. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.